everybody. I hope that you're having an amazing Friday and ready to have a fabulous weekend. I want you to let me know, say hi when you're here, and I want to know who put their Christmas tree up. First week of November, who put their tree up? I want to so bad. I want to so bad. But I got to tell you, I was going to do it tonight, and my sweet, sweet husband spent like 2 hours massively cleaning like our whole like common living space, kitchen, dining room, school, like all the things, just like super cleaned everything. And I was like, should we pull the tree out? And he's like, no, I just cleaned everything up. So I was like, all right, I'll wait till he goes to work tomorrow and then I'll pull everything up. And then I'll like clean all the little fake pine needles and stuff up quickly. So he doesn't feel like he did all that work for nothing. So I want to know. Let me know in the comments if your tree is up yet, or if you are waiting until Thanksgiving or somewhere in between. There's no wrong answer here, okay? Come as you are, all right? We will accept you. No hate. No hate. All right, so I want to talk to you guys about something. I have really like something I love about my business, about with Lemongrass Spa, is the opportunities to give back, right? I love doing different fundraising events. I love supporting different organizations. And one thing that really became clear to me over the last couple really wanted to do this holiday season personally is I really want to make some special self-care boxes for deployed spouses this holiday season. Last year, I've had two deployed spouse holiday seasons, and they both sucked. They were both so hard. It was a lot to carry. There were so many things going on, just like emotionally and mentally and physically. Oh my gosh, putting together so many toys and having to just do all the things by myself, keep everything just to keep everything running, right? Just to keep everything running. And so I really this year was like, you know what? Like, I really want to put together some boxes and give them to some spouses who have deployed active duty members this holiday season. Lemongrass does a phenomenal job with our Freedom Foot Initiative, which I love because it's a chance to send foot kits to holiday or to service members who are serving overseas during, well, all times a year, but they get a lot during the holiday season, right? And all I can do because of the roles that I've played is think to myself about the spouses. I've always called, military spouses are like the home front heroes, right? It's like the people who keep everything going, right? The people who are filling all the holes and all the gaps and everything, and sometimes doing it really well and sometimes feel like they're falling apart, right? Or that everything's about to like crumble down around them. And I know we've got a lot of military spouses in here, so if you know, you know, right? If you know, you know. It's just a hard time. It's a trying time and it's a heavy time. So I'm like just feeling really passionate about wanting to put some boxes together for deployed spouses to just like let them know that they're not alone. I want to stick some affirmation cards in there. Let them know, just give them some encouragement. I think the bases usually do a pretty good job sometimes about giving resources of things that the military provides. But just, I don't know, kind of like a solidarity sister from one military spouse who's been there and done that to another who's in the thick of it right now, right? You are not forgotten. You are thought of. And yes, you're amazing. But I just want to acknowledge and validate the fact that this is really, really hard, and remind them to take care of themselves, because that was something that, even though I'm in the self-care business, it was because of the products that I had through Lemongrass Spa. It was like, that's how I was able to like fall in love with my skincare routine, because that became an act of self-care. And so self-care is not all bath bombs and face masks. Sometimes it is, but basically I want to put together encouragement boxes for deployed spouses over the holiday season. And it really got me thinking, there's so many ways to give back during the holiday season. There's so many ways to give back all year round, right? And that's something that I really want to be able to grow to. And here's where I need your help. I'm not asking you to buy anything, okay? I am not going to post a fundraiser in the group and say, everyone, please go and support this fundraiser, because I just don't think that's the best way to make a big impact. What I want to do this holiday season is I want to support families, either financially if they're struggling. I mean, I think so many people are struggling right now. I see it all the time, struggling to put food on the table, let alone a holiday meal, right? Struggling to be able to afford holiday gifts for for their kids, struggling to keep the heat on, and stuff. There's a huge financial need out there. There's, even being able to supply, products for a home, right, can be really, really impactful. Thinking of different like women's shelters, domestic violence shelters, people who are helping those, come out of like the sex working industry and stuff like that, who've been trafficked. There's all these different needs, right? And then there's big organizations who are making an impact for a lot of people, and they could use things like products or monetary donations to really help their organization and help, serve the people that they are there to serve. So here's where you come in. I need your help, but not in a financial way. Here's what I want to do. Here's my vision. And I'm hoping that you will see the excitement here and that you will think, yes, I want to do something to help. If not, the best way that you can help is by helping me get the words out and helping me share, right? So here's a couple of ways to help. One, I have this dream of having one event with 10 different causes that we are supporting. Okay, so what does this look like? It means basically that I will have 10 people say, I'm in, okay, I'm in, and these 10 people are going to basically invite their network to come and do holiday shopping with us, to come and check out some makeup looks and makeup tips. They're going to invite them to come and purchase household necessities that they're already buying, okay? No matter how hard things get, people are still buying deodorant, body wash, baby care, household soaps. Some of these necessities we will always be purchasing, right? So what I want to do is find 10 people who have a cause. Maybe it's local to them. Maybe they know of a family in need. Maybe they know of, they want to, provide Christmas presents to a family going through a hard time or a tragedy or something like that, right? But I want to find 10 people who have a cause that is near and dear to their heart, that want to help, that want to partner with me, that wants me to come in and be able to facilitate an experience for their network so that we can do big things for people together. So I want to be the first host, right? I'm going to be the first one to say yes, because I really want to focus on these deployment boxes, or deployed spouse boxes. And so I will be, you'll see it on my personal page. I'm going to be, taking donations, and people can sponsor a box. They're going to be about $50, and then I'm going to literally go and hand deliver them to some local deployed spouses here in the area. Hopefully we hit the goal of 50 boxes. I want 50 boxes donated. Hopefully I hit that goal. Hopefully I exceed that goal, right? I would even love to ship some out. So if you know of deployed spouses, if you have deployed spouses in your life, this could be, you can join what I'm doing, or you can pick something else. Maybe you do something with your church. Maybe you do something with a women's shelter. Maybe you do something with a pregnancy center. Maybe you do something with just different families in need, or maybe you just know of families in need and you're like, oh my gosh, it would be such a blessing to be able to provide to pay for their groceries, you know what I mean, in the month of December. That's what I'm here to do. That is what I'm here to do. So I'm really excited about this. My goal is to have 10 people say yes. So few ways you can help. One, you can say yes. You can say yes. I have something you're talking and it's popping in my mind, and I want to do that, right? I want to say yes. I want to invite some friends and family to do holiday shopping, necessity shopping, and just come and have a good time with us, okay? You guys love being here, or you wouldn't be here, right? So I'm going to take the energy, the excitement, the education of what we do here, and I'm going to pop it into a different group for 30 days. Don't worry, I'll still be here too. We're going to have almost 30 day, about a 21 day fundraiser. It's going to run for 21 days. This will give everyone plenty of time to enjoy things like Black Friday specials, Cyber Week specials, the holiday gift giving. There are so many different great opportunities here, right? So if you have a cause that is near and dear to your heart, you can be one of my 10, okay? You can be one of my 10. I'm going to teach you how to do it. I'm going to give you everything you need, and I'm going to facilitate the entire event, okay? So you will not have to figure it all out alone. You just follow my basic instructions, and we're going to make a big impact. Maybe you can't be one of my 10, right? Maybe you can't be one of my 10, but maybe you know someone. Maybe you're thinking, oh my gosh, this person, they would love to be one of the 10. They would love to be one of the 10. They work in XYZ. They work with this. They work with a soup kitchen, a homeless shelter, a teen center, you know. They would love to do something like this. Or maybe you know, hey, so-and-so, their mom or their sister or their niece, their cousin, they are really, really struggling. They're having illness in the family. There was a death in the family. Just something tragic is happening. And we can make a difference. We can really make a difference. So, I'm excited. I'm really excited. My goal is to start kicking things off here within the next week or so. If you want to be one of my 10, please let me know. I'm going to try and type up the gist of this video and send it out in an email. I know you're getting a few emails from me this week. There's just a lot of exciting things happening. Just a lot of exciting things. But I want to invite you first to be one of my 10, to come with me and help me make a difference in the lives of those around you. And whether it's your local community, whether it's an organization in a different state or in a different country, whether it's a cause that's near and dear to your heart, or a family that you know of that you're connected to that is in need. I am here to help you make a difference. So let me know what that looks like for you, and let's chat about what this looks like. Let's chat about how we can get started and how we can change some lives and positively impact some people this holiday season. If you want to chat about my deployment boxes, let me know. I do have an event set up on my website. All shopping that goes through that is going to be, all the host rewards are going to be used towards products for these deployment boxes. I'm actually talking with a past military spouse who makes handmade crafts. We're talking about like little ornaments or like keychains or something that, that can be inspirational for the deployed spouses that they can have with them, kind of as that like solidarity thing. I'm looking at, natural candles. Even if you know of a business owner who would like to partner with me in this, let's chat, get us connected, okay? But every order that goes through my deployed spouse event is going to help support that. So thank you so much to all you Bliss Box orderers, because all of those Bliss Box pre-orders I have put through that deployment event. If you love this idea of the deployment boxes and you want to do the same, let me know. We can either donate host rewards or my commissions from your event towards that same cause if you're not really sure where to start. So anyways, I think my kiddos are home. I hear the garage door opening. So I'm going to go for now. But please let me know if you have any ideas, and let me know what you are thinking and how we can work together to make a difference this holiday season. So have a great rest of your Friday, and I'll chat with you all soon. Okay.